Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Welcome back to Peepsville. It's getting really hot in real life. Although it's looking alright today here in Peepsville as well. Maybe today I could do stuff not in the rain. That would be amazing. Oh. How does it suspend itself like that? Nobody knows all the big questions. I did a little bit of work in the front garden outside the front of Blarla's house last night. So that was good. So we can take a look at that shortly. I'm looking forward to it. Showing you what I've done. Only a couple of bits, nothing crazy. Hello, Miss Daddy Kichi. Hello, Miss Daddy Kichi. Yeah, so today Spike's house should have moved, which means that we can hopefully really attack the museum area. As you may know, I'm very keen to get a player house over there, which is where Blathers will live and Tom Nook and stuff like that. But I'll also have a library there and other bits and bobs inside that building as we upgrade it. I also really need the storage. It's going to be a great place to store the bugs that are lined up to turn into models, and also a good place to store the models as well, you know, because museum based, right? Museum based. It makes sense. I felt it made sense. Good. Well then, right. Let's head into the bathroom and see about getting ready for the day. And let's hope. Oh, and we'll also put in the request to move the Nook store. Looking forward to that also. Yes. So I think what we will do is get ready, get out there, see who's visiting, see what's happening, and really get into this old landscaping business again. It is nice out here. It's the clearest of skies I think we've seen in a while. So one of the little areas that I've been playing with out here is a nice little seating area. Whoops. Except it's going to be nicer with the radio closer. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, the music. Honestly, if I could turn the music off in this game, I so would. I think I'm probably going to have to hide radios all sorts of weird places around the island. Can ever so slightly hear the frogs. So yeah, I've customized this magazine to be the outdoors magazine. The other area is a greenhouse that I've made here. I think I'm going to get some more plants to sort of put over here. But yeah, I made a little greenhouse. So I saw a picture of somebody who made a greenhouse similar to this absolute ages ago, and I knew that at some point I would love to make one myself, because there are all these lovely little plants. I struggle to fit them all around the house and stuff like that, so this is a nice place to sort of collect them up and see what we get. So I really quite like them. I had a look through that Nook Island app thing at different textures for the greenhouse, and I found a few, and many of them very good. I will actually put them on the screen here, and you can see that there are quite a few. There's a nice selection of possible greenhouses, including one that's actually sort of rain based, you know, so I suppose if you had a sprinkler system going on inside your greenhouse. But yeah, I ended up settling on the one with the white frame that looks like it's got lots of plants inside. We can't edit textures that we've downloaded, which is a real shame, because I think I would have liked to have put a glass effect on there like we see with some of the other textures. But yeah, this one was by far my favourite that I found on that site. And so I went with it, and I made that. And you can see here I've put the little slabs down here again and stuff like that. They've also got a little well here, bucket of water, you know. So yeah, a couple of little bits in my garden, nothing crazy, but a start. Ooh, post. Let's see here. Oh, look. Oh, Peeps have sent me things. Oh, look, the electric scooter, which is absolutely fantastic. So we can go and put that in its place. I've ordered a few more bits from Reese and Cyrus. Indeed, I have. In fact, we're getting quite close to completing that collection. I'm really quite pleased about that. What have we got here from Brandy? For Blathers, for the Happy Home Academy, for Peepsville Hotel. It looks like it's quite a versatile item. I might have burnt out playing recently, but I still watch your vids every day. I thought Blathers might like these. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Ooh, what have we got here? Because, oh God, wouldn't it be great if I could actually get Blather's house? Oh, book stand. Yeah, this is a nice item, that. Oh, I've not had that one before. That is actually really great. That's definitely going into Blather's house for sure. Oh, a typewriter. Cool, yeah, that could go all over the place, couldn't it? That could go all over the place. I definitely want Blathers to have a typewriter for sure. I think that would be really, really great. And then what have we got here? I think I've got, yeah, another flower stand and the white wedding floor. The flower stand I've got because I want to craft, you know, that wedding wand, the bouquet. You need a wedding flower stand to do it. So that's why we've got that. Let's pop this here. Who can I hear walking? Oh, hey, Drago. Our morning's neat. Let's chat. Drago. I overslept a little today, but that's cool. I gave the bugs in my house some extra quiet time. Hugh and Punchy are the same. So I have been pulling up a bunch of flowers, but not in this. Ooh. But not in this area. I've been letting this continue to spread. Because of course we've got the bug off coming on Saturday. And this might be a good area to catch lots of bugs on Saturday. I don't really have a very efficient setup for the bug off at all, and I never will. So it just means that I'll have to run through the bug off more times than most, I guess. Which is fine. It's fine. But what I was wondering, so something I've been toying with over here, so because I've got a lot of flowers all over my island, so I was thinking, I wonder if I pick them like I did these ones yesterday, if I pick all the other flowers that aren't in the allotments, would that help prevent spawning on these ones? Do things like butterflies and that only spawn over blooming the flowers? I think they might. So looking forward to giving that a go. That might help. So I'm probably going to pick a bunch of flowers and see what happens. Right, look. So we've got the scooter. Which way? You know what? This is good. Stick that in there. There we go. Cool. Nice. Like it. Good. I stuck a lantern on here last night. Decided I didn't like it in the end. I wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling it. Okay. Oh, let's head over real quick to. Ooh, we have regal outfits. Oh, hey, bunny. Oh, balloon. Ah, balloon. Oh no! Why have you done this balloon? There we go. Balloon. Thank you. What's in here? A throwback hat table. What? Let's place that. Oh, okay. Nasty. Right, okay. Right, let's grab this. These are spawning today, aren't they? Oh. There we go. So look, we can see there that Spike's house has moved, which is great. Hello, bunny. Hello. Oh my gosh, Blarla. Finally, I get to chat with you. I legit missed you a lot. Oh, have we not spoken since my week off? My goodness, that's terrible. Look at all these flowers, all this opportunity for things to spawn. But yeah, Spike's house has indeed moved. Isn't that great news? Oh look, there's Nan. Hello, Nan. Oh no, what's wrong? Guess what? I came up with a new nickname that's perfect for you. Oh yeah, what is it? I'd like to call you Lollipop. Aww. What do you think, Hopper? Fine with me. I'm so glad you like it. Lollipop, that's nice. Punchy has started to call me Firefly. And now we've got Lollipop too. Look, I'm seeing more and more of these. What we should probably do is start grabbing them when I see them. So, now, I still haven't quite worked out where all... I've decided that Peetsville is going to work on wind power. But I haven't quite worked out where they're all going to go yet. Probably randomly dotted around. I might stick some of them on those higher lands that I can't really do anything with. So here we are. We can see it all building up beautifully over here. So now I'm not really sure if we're going with this staircase here and these houses down here, if we're going to have enough space, but we're going to give it a jolly good go. Because of course I want to, this raised area is going to come all the way around this area, I think. And then back here we're going to cut into it and have a little place for their house that's all secluded and covered in nature. Might even stick a pond in there, I don't know, we'll see. We'll go nuts and see what we can do. That'll be a nice thing to do today. I also, in the dock area, did change it round in the end. I like this orientation, I think, a little bit better, so we get an idea. We can see it. We can see it better, can't we? We can see it better. I think it's working for us this way around. So the only thing we can't really see now is that little candle there. That's yeah. I think I prefer it this way around. Still no red. I do wonder if I'm causing problems with this. I don't know. I can't see why it would cause problems. If it would, then surely they wouldn't let you play stuff there, you know. Good. Let's we've not found anyone wandering around today at all, have we? We have. Oh look, he's in. I gave him that iron table to stick in his house, which should be no. See, look, he's actually added it. So he didn't replace this at all. Honestly, I might have to kick you out, Mac. Perfect timing. What are you making? A doghouse? Yeah. Okay. Oh, do I know? Oh, I didn't know that I did know how to make it. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, so his house isn't going very well at all. The thing is that I don't like Mac's actual house. I looked it up and I don't really like it. So I don't know what we're going to do. So this table did not replace this table. This table is a huge problem. Maybe we'll have to give him a single bed. Sad times. Sad times. I cannot work out what to do with his place at all. I just want to take so much out of his house. It's a complete shambles, his place. A complete and utter shambles. Right. Okay then. What we need to do, I think, is get to the town centre. Hey, Drago. Ooh. Put in the order to move Nooks. And we can see if we've got any problems with that area. It might even place down and oh look, we can get carpets today. It might even place down and then wipe the tree. Who knows? Who knows, eh? What have we got here? Bamboo flooring. Okay. I've noticed the flowers don't bloom when placed on sand. Look, we've got a lost item. Oh, Yeah, I think we should. Let's have a look. Whoops, that's not the one. Lost item, investigate. Someone lost this. That's not helpful at all. Hello. Hey, it's you. You dropped something? What's that you say? Why don't we give it a look-see? A little look-see? This, did you drop this? It's not mine. Oh, it belongs to Drago. Well, we know exactly where Drago is. That's the only way you're allowed to say his name, by the way. So let's go back over here. Hey, Drago. There we go. Kind of weird how we keep bumping into each other today. Did you lose this? Huh? Like what? This. Did you lose this? It's your shopping bag. I was freaking out about it. I missed him so much. Him. Thanks for getting this to me. You deserve a reward. Oh, thanks. Okay. What's this shirt? A sports tank. Okay. Thanks, Drago. Drago. We'll come back to Sahara. It's the least thing on my mind right now, Sahara. Look at the trees I'm moving over here. It's getting out of control. Oh, let's see what's in here, actually. Let's see if there's any cool items of which I need to buy. Not really. I've got all this stuff. Hello. Do you know what? I really don't need. No, turnips all sold. Although again, we've had very high turnip prices again on the Discord this morning, which was great. Right. Let's get this moved, shall we? Hello, Mr. Nook. The magical day has come where it is time to move the Nook store. Let's chat. There are a number of things we can discuss. Well, I would like to discuss layout changes, please. The shop. The shop? Moving that will cost 50,000. Yes. Let's do it. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, we have to ask Timmy and Tommy? Really? Guys. Or we're just asking one of them. Timmy, what do you think about Blarla's suggestion to move the shop? I'm all for it. Woo! Excellent. Boom. We're going to put Nooks in a Nook. And then its name will make sense, other than the fact that Tom Nook's surname is Nook. But they're cousins. They're like his little nephews, right? So presumably their surnames aren't Nook. Okay. Which means Nook must have a brother or sister somewhere. He must do. Because Timmy and Tommy are his nephews. They're not his kids. They're not his children. Right. Okay. Let's come around here and see what we have. I'm looking forward to seeing this tomorrow. Build here. Oh! Can we imagine it, please? Hey, look, what do we think? We have to do a little landscaping. So we can see that the tree has disappeared, which I suspected might occur. That's fine. I'm probably going to stick a bin in its place, but we can make this work. Okay, I need to rethink this. What we'll do, I think, is I will sort this out myself first. Oh, in the short time, it looks like we have more posts. What have we got here? A couple of bits from Caroline. That's been ordered directly from Nook. So has this. Ooh, interesting. Let's take a look at these. Look, we can also see these little shrubs are growing. They're so cute. They are so cute. Oh, things are getting a bit busy in here. Digital alarm clock. Handy. Oh, fishing boat flag. Oh, that goes on the wall, doesn't it? They're really cool, those fishing boat flags. Thank you so much. I actually really like that. Now, I picked up the candy machine as well because actually, wouldn't it be cool to have this here as well? I feel like it would be. Along with a little library. But where can it go? Because I was thinking here, this might be better. for Nooks. You know, it's more in keeping, I think, with what's going on in this area. But the candy machine, might have to see about sticking that in front of Nooks at some point. We'll have to have investigations. For now, let's stick it here. Yeah, not quite sure what's happening with that just yet. And let's not forget, this area might change a bit as things happen and occur and whatnot. Now, so let's see. Let's build here. This is why I've not put a lot on that single bit of land behind Nooks, because the idea is that Nooks is so tall that it'll cover you being able to see my garden, and I think that's actually working out quite well. Although once again it is saying that it's doing a little landscaping, so I'm a little bit concerned that it's actually removing the land behind the building. I am a little bit worried about that. I guess we'll go with it. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to check out the tree. Because I was wondering if it was still going to say that it's doing some landscaping, and it is. So I got a feeling that land right behind Nooks might actually come down when it goes in. But I don't think that'll be a major issue if this bit land's gone. I mean, it's going to be bad enough that we've got Nook's roof, affecting what we can see here. We'll just have to see how it goes. Because this is where I'd like my greenhouse, but if we have to, in order to get any kind of good view of it, if we have to pull it back a bit and make this bit of land longer, we can do that. And I suppose I'm still in a situation as well where I can push my house back a bit. So we'll see how it goes. But ultimately, I think Nooks is best here. I think this is a good spot for Nooks. I feel like my house is more negotiable than Nooks at this point. Right then. Okay. With these things done, we should probably get to work on the museum area. I realised the first thing that was going to need to happen was to move the tip. That needed to move. Still have no idea where that's going to live, so once again I've just moved it out the way, which is currently right by Tilly's house, so she can enjoy that. But it is a feature I'm very keen to keep, so I'm just moving it for now. The reason being that this needed to move out of the way is because I am very keen to raise the land all the way around that area over in that corner. So you can see that I put in the order to get rid of the staircase that is currently there, that I think was our first staircase that we ever built. That is now going, and that should be gone by tomorrow. And then I got to raising the land, and I've raised as much as I can do for now while that staircase is still in place. But we are definitely going to need more land to dedicate to this, and for some other things that I'd like to do in the future. Once the land was raised, I then started to carve into this hillside that is to one side of the museum, where the museum house will be going. And here I am just trying to get a rough idea of size and shape for the space. None of this is going to be set in stone. I think I've become quite keen that I'm going to be making this area a bit bigger than it currently is, but at least I've worked out exactly where the house can go, so I can get that down shortly. Pretty pleased with the space and the idea. Definitely going to be sticking with it. I felt that the museum wasn't feeling enclosed enough, secluded enough, so I have started to bring the land closer to the museum, just on this side for now. But I will probably repeat this process on the other side in the future. Because on the other side we're going to do something fairly similar to get the calf in there, not quite as dug into the hillside as we're making this house, but a similar idea, but just on the other side. So I put down the pathing for this house, again just giving myself an idea of just how much space I might actually need for this area. And putting the path down, I have managed to keep a little garden area next to the property, but I think I would like to try and get more water features and stuff in there, so it's definitely going to grow. But I decided to go ahead and start decorating the area a bit, mainly because I'm very keen to set up this area for Blathers. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Nothing too crazy, just somewhere for him to stargaze in the evening near his home and work. But it doesn't need to be over the top, because of course he'll have his study inside his home, which we'll be building in the future. So just something small for him to sit, have a cup of tea, watch the stars, that sort of business. And then I just started to, again, just make it a bit more naturesque, add a few more natural features to the space. But I haven't gone too nuts, because there probably will be a lot of changes to the land that is currently encasing where this house is going to go. But I have decided that this will be a really great place to put some of the wind turbines. I've ordered some more to come through, because I thought up there was just a good secluded spot, but also very wind heavy. They made sense there, like they would actually function. So I've done that. So we'll be getting more wind turbines up there. And yeah, just dressed it a little bit, just so I could get a feel of what the area might start to feel like as we start to fill it with all sorts of bits and bobs. But I am thinking about having a pond here, maybe a little waterfall. I'm keen to keep it quite nature-based, because Blathers is the kind of guy that, studies nature and the stars and things like that. So it felt good to have these sorts of bits around his home. There we go. I think that'll do for now. This area clearly still needs a lot more work, but I will. I'm going to create another character. So we have Zeke and Tilly. Zeke being the black and white cat that is part of the Blarla, on the thumbnails and that. And Tilly is one of the cats that I have in real life. So I thought I would continue with this theme, and the next profile that I'm going to create is going to be called Zuki, after one of the cats that I got as a kitten last year. My kittens are now 1 year old. For anybody that remembers when I actually got them, they are now a year old. Not a year since I got them, but a year since they were born. So I'm going to create that profile and pop the tent here and get that character settled in, so that we can start upgrading this to a house, because we've got lots of plans for this house. And we can see here they've got a nice little garden area that I'll need to figure out something to do with. But as mentioned, I think I do want to make this area a bit bigger. I do like the idea of maybe putting one of those outdoor baths here, or getting some sort of water thing going on here. So with the order for this staircase to go, we can of course bring the land all across here. And at some point we're going to have to move these houses. But I think I've got to a point where really I need to start considering what I'm going to be doing with some of the houses that I'm constantly moving around. So once we've got this staircase moved and all the land increased up around here, so that we're happy with the museum house that I'm building, that area is going well. Once we're happy with that, we'll also do a bit of work more work on my garden area. Because of course it's possible that we're going to encounter some issues with the Nook store going in with the raised land behind. So it's possible that my little greenhouse here will need to move. Oh, this might just have to move up a little bit, which means I might have to move my house a little bit more. I don't know. We'll have to decide. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with all of that, so we can make decisions with all of this. And then I think I really do need to start getting some permanent homes for some of the animals. I know over here I want to make all this farm area, or a large portion of this a large farm, because I think it's rumoured, isn't it, that crops and growing certain crops and that is going to come to Animal Crossing at some point. So that's what this area I've got it earmarked for. It is some farmland, so looking forward to doing that. And it's possible that I will have a country path running along the back here with some houses, so it's possible that some of these houses won't move very far. So that'd be good. Although at Drago's house, he's going to be opening up a restaurant. And it's going to be a sushi type restaurant. It's going to serve a lot of sushi. So I'm thinking that he may need to move closer to the sea for all of that. I think that would be good. I think he should get his own private beach where he gets all the fishing done. That could be fun. But some of the more country looking houses, like Pecans for example, I think should probably move here on a more permanent basis. I also think that Sprinkle's house is very nice as well for that type of thing. Hey Sprinkle, you enjoying the flowers over here? Thanks for stopping by. You're welcome. How are you, Sprinkle? The bug off is this Saturday. I know. I've been practicing being super quiet since you can't make noise or you'll scare off the buggies. Check it out. See? Totes quiet. Totes. Yeah. No bug is going to hear me. I guess I need to practice more. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm going to see about picking flowers all the flowers that aren't in this area. Oh yeah, do you know what? I haven't got my Sahara bits and bobs. I must do that later. There is so much to do at the moment. I've got so much going on, and not to mention, of course, that we've got a couple of waves of big updates coming to Animal Crossing over the summer, one starting in July. So as that wedding thing that I'm trying to get done comes to an end, we're going to be able to start jumping into the ocean. My goodness. New bugs and creatures to find. I'm really looking forward actually to being able to jump right into here. I think it's going to be absolutely great. I wonder if we're going to be able to get diving boards. I'd like a diving board so that I can belly flop into the ocean. That is exactly what I want. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.